Hi there, my name's Andy Hillier and today's guitar lesson is going to be on I Ain't Worried by OneRepublic as featured in the film Top Gun Maverick. It's a great little tune. In this video I'm going to teach you how to play the bass line that goes through the verse and the chorus, as well as the chords that go through the whole song. But just before I do, if you wouldn't mind subscribing to my channel, which is Andy Hillier, it really does help me out. Give me a like on the video as well, and I'd love to hear from you, so please leave me some comments in the comment section, including what songs I should do next. And if you love what I'm doing, you want to support me, support the channel, and you want to print the tabs off for this, then you can print them off from my Patreon page. I'll leave a link to that in the description. My guitar is in standard tuning. Okay, the song starts with a little intro, just 4 bars, and it goes like this. So to play that, A1, then open A, and then E3. So it goes. That holds on into the next bar, and then we've got in bar 3 an open D string, and then D2 and D3. So the whole line you get. So that's the intro. Then the next line, we go to the verse. Now this is where they start singing. Now, there's only really a bass playing, so I've written out the bass part on guitar, but it sounds really cool. It sounds like this. Okay, so to play that, A1, then E1, back to A1, then A, and then E3. So it goes. And then into the next bar, don't play the note in the bracket, that's just held on. And then we're going to play E1, E3, and then A3. So the first 2 bars of that, bars 5 and 6 go. Into bar 7, and it goes, which is A5, then E5, back to the A5, D2, and then D3. So bar 7. Then in bar 8, you play the D3 twice, then the open A string. So if we put bars 7 and 8 together, we get. So let's play the first 4 bars, bars 5, 6, 7, and 8. You got. And then bars 9, 10, and 11 were almost identical to bars 5, 6, and 7. The only change is the last note in bar 11. It goes to an A5, as opposed to in bar 7 it goes to a D3. So bars 9, 10, and 11 go. So the only change is the last note, which goes to an A5. Okay, so that's the verse, plays through that. And then that goes to the chorus, which is almost the same as the verse. There's 2 little changes. In bar 16, we've gone D3 twice, and then an A3, whereas on the previous line it was an open A. And then the last note has changed as well. Instead of it going to the A5, we go to a D3 in bar 19. So bar 19 goes. So let's just play that chorus. We'll play it nice and slow. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. And up speed. 1, 2, 3, and. Okay, so that's the chorus. That repeats. It does a bit with the like whistling part over the top. And then when the second verse comes in, so the next line, when the second verse comes in, there's some guitar chords as well, which sounds like this. So to play that, we've got a B flat major 7 chord, which is your first finger on A1, second finger on G2, third finger on D3, and little finger on B3. So it's a B flat major 7 chord, and you're going to go down, up, down, up. And then the next chord is a G minor 7 chord, which is your third finger barred across the D, G and the B strings at the 3rd fret. Then put your second finger over the top onto E3. So you mute off the A string with your second finger so it doesn't play. And we're going to go up, down, up, up, down, up, down. So if we go from the B flat major 7, it goes. And then we go to a D minor chord, which is your first finger on A5, second finger on B6, third finger on D7, and little finger on G7. So that's a D minor chord. It uses the same rhythm for the first 2 bars. So you've got on the D minor, it goes down, up, and then we go up to an F chord. With your first finger on A8 and third finger across the D, G and the B strings at the 10th fret. So that's your F chord, and that does the same rhythm from the G minor, so it goes up, down, up, down, up, down. So if we put those first 4 bars of the verse together, you get this. And then it just does the same thing, it goes back to B flat major 7 and then G minor 7 and then into bar 27 and we get the D minor chord and you're just going to go down, up, so it doesn't go to the F chord, so it goes in the verse. So let's just try the whole of that line. Here we go, 1, 2, 3, 4. And that repeats, and then when you go to the chorus, it's exactly the same, apart from the last chord, instead of it's just staying on D minor, it jumps up to that F chord on the last beat the beat 4 and of bar 35. So it's only a slight little change in the chorus. Let's try that, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. And then that just keeps repeating around the rest of the song. Well, I do hope you've enjoyed that little guitar lesson. If you have, if you wouldn't mind subscribing to my channel, I've got loads and loads of videos on lots of different songs, so go and check them out. Give me a like on the video, that really helps the video do well. And I love to hear from you, so please leave me some comments in the comment section. I love to know where you're from. It's crazy that I'm just making these videos from my home and then people are watching it around the world. So let me know where in the world you're from, what you thought of the video, and what songs I should do next. And if you love what I'm doing, you want to support me, support the channel, and you also want to print the tabs off for this, then I'll put them on my Patreon page. I'll leave a link to that in the description. Well, thanks for watching this. I've been Andy Hillier, and I'll see you next time.